Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. This week we're going to be working on smoky eyes. There are many different ways to do it. Today we're just going to start with the most basic type of smoky eye. It's only on your eyelid, it doesn't extend anywhere out, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Couple things that you're going to need. Your preferred eyeshadows. I use the Younique Moodstruck, the number 3 palette. It has some really great nudes in it, very nice colors. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Younique Moodstruck Precision Eye Pencil. It's perfect, which is the black that they have. Also, I'm going to be using the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. It's wonderful stuff. And cream shadow brush, flat and sharp. It's a wonderful brush. And the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So let's get started. Now, just a couple things. Make sure your brush is perfectly clean before you use it. The thing about a smoky eye is the colors, they're so hard to blend perfectly. Well, not that you're going to get it perfect every time, but they're so hard to blend to where you don't see any lines. So make sure that you don't already have an existing color on your brush. It'll just make your life a lot harder. So what we're going to do is go ahead and apply some of the eye primer. You want your makeup to stick and stay throughout the day. I work 12 to 18 hour days and I need something that's going to actually stay on my face. So I really love this stuff. I've used many different kinds. My favorite used to be the Urban Decay, but it is tinted, so it did look weird on my face for a little while until I found this. It's actually clear. You don't even see it. It's a little clear primer, so it doesn't change the color of your eye, which makes it great if you want to use it. I use it on my eyebrows and underneath my eye, just because my eyebrows I need to stay all day, and I have a problem with a lot of makeup going underneath my eye, and this is great stuff because it actually kind of helps that. Alright, so now what I usually do is I start with the outside of my eye. I always start with the darkest color first. It's always easier to blend your colors if you start with the dark and work to the light. If you start with light and work to the dark, it's harder to blend. Also, it's easier to pile on light stuff to get rid of the dark rather than it is to pile on dark stuff to get rid of the light. Anyways, so today we're going to be using 3 colors. We're going to be using Irate, we're going to be using Smitten, which is going to be our lightest color, and Determined, which is going to be our nude. I love the Determined color. It's definitely a really nice skin tone, so it doesn't stand out too much. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with Irate. Now what I usually do is I start on the outside of my eye, like this. I kind of make it look like I'm doing like a gel eyeliner or something, and I line my eye. Alright, and then I come up from above and I line my crease. You see how that's a very thin, perfect line? That's why I absolutely love this cream shadow brush. You're not going to find anything else like it. Younique does have the angled sharp brush, which is cool, but it's not really what you want for this. You need something that's like rounded so that you can work with it at all angles. Now once I get that solid line right there on the top, I leave it lighter on the inside just because if you make it super solid and dark, it's going to be a pain in the butt to blend out. So I sit here and I work in a V. And you can add as much as you want to, kind of go back and forth with it, make it your desired darkness. Everyone likes their smoky eye a little bit different. Alright, I usually bring mine in about that much. I don't go too far in with it just because I have lighter eyes, so if I go too far in with it, it just makes my eye look really awkward, especially if I'm going to work. I need something that's professional for work, and this kind of keeps it that way. You'll see me use my hand throughout the video. I try to clean my brush off throughout the colors, like I said in the beginning, because it's going to help so that you don't get super dark colors on the inside. You keep everything separate. Also, if you keep using like an eye brush cleaner on it, it's going to get wet and then you won't be able to use eyeshadow on it at all. So after your dark color, I use the medium color, which is going to be Determined. It's like a nude, right? And I always work from the inside out. For a couple reasons. One, it's going to make sure that you're not flicking all of your eyeshadow to the inside of your eye. That's like the biggest thing. It's definitely something that you want to avoid, because it's easier to take your hand and go like this than it is to sit here and go like this. When you're on the inside of your eye, look at all the parts I'm touching. My eyeliner is going to get ruined. I'm probably going to get mascara smudged somewhere. It's not a fun time. So just go ahead and always move out. Alright? And this is what I'm trying to blend really right here. This line that you see. Right there. Alright? And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and use the Smitten, which is the lightest color that I have. And it has a little bit of a sparkle to it, which is okay. Even if you're doing a matte smoky eye, it's okay to use something that has a little bit of sparkle to it, especially if it's your lightest color, because what you're doing is highlighting the color of your eye. Alright? If you have lighter eyes, first thing, you definitely want to keep the lighter color towards the back of your eyelid. So you're going to bring it up here and around. And if you notice, it completely made that line disappear right there. Okay, I don't usually bring my lightness to the inside of my eye just because I have lighter eyes. If you have darker eyes, go for it. The brown eyes and things like that, it's really going to make your eyes look a little bit more hazily just because of the way the lightness is around it. If you have blue eyes, it's going to make your eyes look too light and it's just going to look awkward. So go ahead and keep that towards the back. Now, at any point, you can go back and forth with your colors, like I'm using the Determined, the nude color now, just to blend a little bit more. I mean, you know, it's all up to what you like to use on your eye. Everyone is so different. Everyone does it differently. So just make sure it's really to your liking. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the darker. Bring it a little bit more forward like that. Touch up the darkness. And you definitely want to be easy on your eyes with the smoky eye. You don't want to sit there and press your brush into your face. Really, if you can just do this, see how it barely kind of bends? You don't want to do this number. That's not okay. Because first of all, you're going to get every color everywhere on your face. And then you're going to be flicking your eyeshadow everywhere. Nothing's going to really stick to your eye. You have to kind of let it set. Alright. There you go. Okay, it's a very simple, very easy way to do it. Now, if you have any lines left, I have many blender brushes. I just take it and I'll literally do this on my eye, and then I'll go back through and I will clean up the line of my eye. And there you go. Okay, super simple, super easy. Probably take you 5 minutes to do. Alright, biggest thing I want to tell you guys, eyes are sisters, they're not twins, so don't feel like you have to get them exact. My right eye is a little bit more almondy than my left. My right eyebrow is a lot easier to deal with than my left eyebrow. When I do my eyebrow tutorial, you guys are going to definitely see that. So don't feel like everything has to be exactly the same. No one's going to stand 2 inches away from your face and say, close your eyes, I need to inspect your eyelids. No one's going to do that. So from a distance, you know, it looks the same. Closer up, you're going to see a little bit of the flaws. This one's darker, more toward the inside, things like that. But just always, please, please, please remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, especially if you're starting out. These are just basic tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and use my eyeliner. I don't bring my darkness all the way to the inside of my eye when it comes to the smoky eye shadow. You guys will see that on every single one of my tutorials. I usually keep it either halfway or 3/4 and out because I let my eyeliner do the work for me. If you bring your dark eyeshadow too far in, you're going to be working against yourself to get it out. It's a lot easier just to use your eyeliner and blend it in with a super straight, super thin line. It's a heck of a difference. I did it on this eye. Okay, you can see how it's very subtle on the inside and how there's nothing on this one. I probably brought my eyeshadow to like right here, and it looks perfectly fine. So I just want you guys to know so that you're not working against yourself. Right? And there you go. Okay. Some people put eyeliner at the bottom, some people don't. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going to work, I will not put eyeliner on the bottom of my eye because, as you can see, it is a little dark, especially with having blue eyes. It stands out quite a bit. But if you're going out for a night on the town or you're going out to dinner or something, feel free to go ahead. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is my eyelashes. These are my life right now. These are wonderful. They are amazing. I love them. I swear by them. People stop me, and I was at Publix yesterday, and this lady goes, "Oh my gosh, where do you get your eyelashes done?" I'm like, "Dude, they're mine." And she didn't believe me. Luckily, I had these in my bag, and I pulled them out, and I'm like, "You will not believe." And she stood there with her mouth open in disbelief. But I let her, you know, get really close to my eyelashes. I naturally have long eyelashes, so the 3D fiber lashes just make it look ridiculously long, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, they can't believe it." The most wonderful mascara in the entire world. I have tried very many different kinds. I said in my last video I was definitely into Avon for a while. Avon has some cool ones, but it's not like this. What you do is it's just a really basic mascara gel that you put on your eye, okay? And everyone does mascara a little bit differently. I try to keep my mascara solely on the ends of my eyelashes, just because I don't like darkness around my eye, but everyone's different. Alright, you just add it like that. And then these are awesome. They're little fibers. Literally, it looks like velvet or something like that that's on this right here. The little stick. And then you just apply it. Just like mascara. And you'll see them kind of sticking to your eyes, and you'll instantly see your eyelashes elongate. It's pretty cool. Best part about these little fibers can get into your eye, and it doesn't matter because these are eye doctor approved. So it's just like getting, anything in your eye. It's perfectly safe, won't scratch your eye, nothing. It's great. You just reapply on top of it to kind of seal them in. This is the gel. And there you go. There you go. So there's your tutorial. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I have my email listed. You guys can also comment on the bottom of my videos. Feel free to take a look. Between my Facebook is actually connected to my website, so take a look at that. My Instagram is ItalianBella_style. That's also listed underneath the video. I have a lot of different makeup looks on there, especially when it comes to smokey eye. Smokey eye is something that I love to do almost every day, so you'll see a lot of a lot of pictures with it on there, a lot of different colors. So if you guys want to see that, please feel free to add me and take a look. My profile is private, so you have to add me first, and then you can look through them. If you guys have any questions, comment, email, contact me anyway. All of the materials that I used today are all completely on my website. I'm going to go ahead and list everything on the details of this video so you guys can find them on my website. There's a party open on there, so you guys can go ahead and get some really great deals. Yeah, so happy watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you guys will tune in tomorrow. I have some really great things I want to show you guys, some life hacks that will change the way that you do makeup, so please, please, please tune in. Thanks.